Then we have to make sure the whole interior of the shuttle is scrubbed, steamed, and infrabaked. Some of the higher-ups want to make sure our delicate little alien friends don't catch a cold from us.
You know, it's not that they're delicate. We just can't predict what our germs will do to them.
Our germs? Our germs? What about their germs? Isn't anyone worried about losing our top diplomat and most decorated warrior to some extraterrestrial case of measles?
You forgot Ethan's little brother. What's his name, Gary?
What?
Ethan Wyatt is bringing his little brother along as co-pilot for the mission. He'd catch your alien measles as well.
Oh, yeah, well, that would also be bad, I guess.
Isn't it an honor to be one of the few engineers chosen to work on the ambassadorial shuttle? Think about it. You're taking a part in something that is truly historic.
If I was going to be on board, I suppose I'd be honored. As it is, all it means is I get some unpaid overtime with a military stiff standing over my shoulder.
That's what I love about you, Saul. Always looking on the bright side.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better.
First time in orbit?
Well, technically no. I did a ring survey of the alpha-level vacuum farms a couple of years ago, but that was nothing compared to this. This place is huge.
Yeah, the redesign is pretty cool. All of the armor plating has been stripped off and sent groundside for recycling. And the windows, you gotta admit that the view from up here is worth the trip.
I'm trying to avoid the windows.
Oh, sorry.
No. As I recall, you were the one who was scared when they first arrived.
Me? Come on, that wasn't fear, that was excitement. I was just so overwhelmed by the amazing historical significance of the situation
that you ran to the bathroom and locked yourself in. Yeah, you must have been really excited.
Celebrated playboy Ethan Wyatt has separated with platinum-selling pop star Jasmine Tarot after a whirlwind 5-month romance. While Tarot's agent has no comment on the recent split-up, Wyatt was overheard saying that he found the million-selling diva to be obsessive and clingy. Our red carpet correspondent Cynthia Shales has more on it.
So my offer still stands. I know that you're still seeing old what's-his-name, but I mean, come on. How often do you get a chance to sail the Talvember Passage? You really need to see this ship.
I don't know how safe I'd feel. Didn't that place go under some pretty heavy bombardment a few months back?
Oh, sure, but it's safe now. Hey, I could even show you some of the old smuggler caves along the reef.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hey, where's your friend? It's getting late.
And remember to keep all of the new Gravistat consoles fully networked through the mainframe. With all of these untrained civilians wandering around, we're open to the possibility of accidental gravity loss.
That'd be embarrassing, what with our new friends parked in the sky overhead.
Translation, it's our jobs on the line if anything like that happens. I just heard from Hicks that most of the gravastats in the science section are glitchy. Somebody dropped a box of test tubes next to a gravastat in one of the labs this morning, and a whole team of scientists was left floating until we could get in there and turn it back on.
That's a little worrisome. We just got the replacement shipment in last week. These new gravastat consoles have been installed all over Lurium.
Make sure you look into that.
I'll do it after lunch.
Seriously, what did I do? I wasn't even walking near the guy and he elbows me out of the way.
It's not your fault, Gab. The Marines seem to be angry about everything lately. We saw a fight down in the pod bay yesterday. 2 Marines ganged up on an off-duty pilot.
I wonder if they're just grumpy about the loss of their precious sky base to the civs.
Whatever it is, I'm going to steer clear of the helmet brigade from now on.
Have you heard anything about the diplomatic shuttle being set out today?
Just that they're going to keep the entourage small, apparently at the aliens' request.
What? They're afraid we're going to hijack that big mollusk they're flying around in?
That wouldn't make any sense. We're cavemen compared to these guys.
I don't know. Maybe they don't like crowds.
I'm telling you, if I see one more ship docking in this bay, I'm gonna quit.
Cool down, man. We're overloaded as it is. We need to keep a grip on things. I promise you, once this diplomatic mission to the aliens is over, things will calm down.
Control better be ready to hand out some vacation days or they'll have a riot on their hands.
I'm sure Lurium Control will take care of us, guys. They always have. Just stay focused, and we'll take a nice long vacation when this is all over.
Isn't it beautiful? Oh, everyone is so excited about this. They're having parties up in the hotel right now. I'm just happy to be here with you.
It's an alien ship.
I know. Doesn't that just make your heart stop?
Nope, not really.
What, are you afraid of, like, lasers or something?
Nope, not afraid of lasers. Hey, we need to talk about something.
Like what? Do you have some ideas about what these aliens might be like?
Not really. I'm thinking we need to have a talk about us.
Uh-oh. The research group is going over your files right now, Mr. Gene. But I can assure you we've been impressed with your work thus far.
That's great. Hey, thanks for meeting me out here, by the way. I hope I didn't pull you away from anything too important.
No, I have Ms. Morgan analyzing the cellular breakdown diagrams right now. Besides, I really needed a break. They've got us working double shifts while these xenoforms are here. You wouldn't believe what we've uncovered just from passive scans of their ship.
I've heard some interesting stuff. Isn't Morgan theorizing that the ship itself may be some sort of macroorganism?
Yeah, that's one of the more exciting possibilities. Impossible to verify at this point, but exciting nonetheless.
The factories in Barhan have released a road-tested model. It's the smoothest ride I've ever had.
What? Are you saying you bought one? A decommissioned scythe?
Yeah, the Nibley all-terrain scythe. It's being shipped right now. I can't wait to get back home and take it for a spin up in the hills. Those inner chassis jets allow you to do all sorts of insane jumps.
I'm sure your wife will be excited about that.
Yeah, well, it's for her birthday.
You're a genius. Enjoy your last couple hours of life, General. It was nice knowing you.
He actually brought it around to the neighborhood block party. The kids were freaking out.
I bet. You sure that thing is safe to have around kids?
Yeah, I heard those Rosen chimps can be vicious.
Nah, as long as you hold them by the short hairs behind the ears, they're completely cooperative. You should see the engines on some of those colony ships down on Edamea. Massive. Someone was saying that one ship alone can carry over 20,000 people.
You really know how to talk to a girl, don't you?
No way. There's no way that's true.
He's not kidding, Ben. I saw it. The Hollow Presence actually opened fire on him.
But they're entirely controlled by the central operator. Why would a training program attack a maintenance guy?
Apparently, some idiot thought it would be funny to leave the training room powered on overnight. I was in there checking the G-coils, you know, the suspension generators that give the hollows virtual mass, and before I know it, I'm taking stunner fire from all sides.
Poor guy was left paralyzed and drooling on the floor until the operator got in the next morning.
No thanks to you. My old pal here hid behind a crate while I was getting blasted.
Unbelievable. Does that mean that the default AI set on those hollows triggers them to attack anything when they're activated?
Anything that moves.
Or at least anything with bad breath.
So when are you heading planetside for R&R?
I'm hoping sometime next week.
You deserve it. I can't believe you were able to get all of those reports done.
Did you fly out from one of the platform cities?
Yeah, those structures are so unbelievably tall. I can't help but wonder what would happen if one of them tipped over.
Can't happen. They're rooted miles deep into the bedrock. You gotta remember, those things hold up to dozens of liftoffs every day. They're built that tall for a reason.
I know, but what if something really, really big hit, like an asteroid or something? I bet that would knock one over.
You've got a sick imagination. You really need to see those pictures. The stuff they're recovering from those rebel archives is stunning.
And maybe with the new treaty we can get in and see if there's anything to these theories about a predecessor race.
The rebels have opened up all of their findings. Our scientists have their hands full with all of this, not to mention our new visitors up there. And they didn't even tell you why your clearance was revoked?
No, they didn't. Just turned me out. No explanation.
Security is getting a little too tight around my sector.
Oh yeah, there are all sorts of rumors about the gene-altered soldiers they've been experimenting with on Lyrium. Back in the war days, you know.
You really are a conspiracy nut, aren't you? That's crazy.
I don't know. I'd like to meet one of these gene-altered soldiers. It's about time somebody tried to fix the standard model.
Oh, I don't think these guys would be anything like the classic muscle man hero you're thinking of. From what I hear, they've engineered micro-soldiers. Soldiers designed to sabotage an enemy's weapons and vehicles from the inside.
Micro-soldiers, huh? That's brilliant. You been standing near the exhaust vents again?
We finished cleaning out the main filters this morning. You wouldn't believe how much shrapnel junk was still crammed in there.
Hey, you go get some sleep. We'll hit the bar in a couple hours. I hear they're gonna vid-screen the ambassador's response to the alien contact.
I'll be there. Maybe Janet will want to come too. She's got a thing for Ethan Wyatt.
You think they'll have him speak? I heard he's just going along as the pilot.
Come on, you know once he enters the room, everyone with a camera will be trying to get the best shot.
True. On second thought, maybe you shouldn't bring Janet. She always starts hyperventilating when Ethan Wyatt's on screen.
But I did see a prototype pistol. It looks like some sort of fusion weapon. A fusion weapon with entropy field modulators on the barrel. It's scary what happens when the military and science people put their heads together.
Tell me about it. The guys in my division are working on those new full-vacuum spacesuits. They got tiny Omni-Mags wired into the boots. He can walk on the exterior of a ship in flight without worry of slipping off.
What about your O2 supply?
Fully recycling membranes with enough condensed air to last you for 3 hours.
I gotta get me one of those. I saw the numbers on the new hotel. Do you have any idea how much this whole renovation has cost the new government?
No, but I hear that they've actually brought on some private investors to fund much of it.
Really? Well, I wish I'd known about that. They're gonna make a killing with that new hotel behind the bar. The rooms are booked out full well into the middle of next year. You know, after this big first contact thing is over, traffic is still going to be rerouted.
I guess the higher-ups don't want to make a move until we're sure about what's happening here.
Yeah, either way, we're going to be busy dealing with all of these shuttle requests. I can't wait to get back home, put my feet up.